You cannot pour from an empty cup. Rest is not a reward, it is a requirement. In a quiet Colorado town, 16-year-old Avery Johnson was known as the achiever. Teachers adored Avery's discipline, classmates admired the trophies, and parents often used Avery's name as an example for their children. But behind that bright reputation was a teenager running on fumes. Avery's days began before sunrise. The alarm rang at 5:30 a.m., followed by a quick breakfast and a rush to catch the bus. Mornings meant algebra equations, afternoons meant debate club, evenings meant a cafe shift, and nights meant endless homework. Sleep became a luxury, and laughter became rare. By mid-semester, Avery's report card was full of A's, but so was the anxiety. Headaches became normal. Coffee replaced water, and the art sketchbook, once Avery's favorite hobby, gathered dust on a shelf. One Friday morning, during history class, Avery stared blankly at the whiteboard. Words blurred. The teacher asked a question, but nothing came out. A wave of panic rose. Avery's chest tightened, and everything went silent. After class, the teacher, Mrs. Fields, called Avery aside. "You have not been yourself lately," she said softly. "Are you okay?" Avery hesitated, forcing a smile. "I am fine, just tired." Mrs. Fields looked into Avery's weary eyes and said, "Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is rest." That night, Avery's mother found her sitting in the dark, surrounded by open textbooks. "Sweetheart," she said gently, "you do not need to do everything to be someone. You already are someone." Avery looked up, eyes wet. "But if I slow down, I will fall behind." Her mother sighed and hugged her. "No, Avery. If you keep pushing like this, you will fall apart." The next morning, for the first time in months, Avery did not set an alarm. The sun streamed through the blinds. Birds chirped outside, and the world felt slower, kinder. Avery picked up the old sketchbook and began to draw, not for a grade, not for perfection, but for peace. Hours passed, but instead of guilt, Avery felt relief. The lines on the paper flowed like calm water. That day, Avery made a promise. "I will not let success steal my sanity." On Monday, Avery spoke with the school counselor and reorganized everything. Fewer extracurriculars, better time blocks for study, one full rest day each week, and at least 7 hours of sleep. It was not easy. At first, the fear of doing less was louder than the peace of doing right. But slowly, things changed. In biology class, Avery smiled again. In debate club, words flowed freely. Grades remained solid, but this time without tears. Friends noticed the difference. "You look happier," Noah, her classmate, said one afternoon. Avery nodded. "I finally remembered who I am, not just what I have to do." Weeks later, at a school assembly about mental health awareness, the principal asked Avery to speak. Standing on the stage, facing hundreds of students, Avery said, "I used to believe success meant never stopping. But I learned that when you never stop, you never truly live. You are not a machine. You are a masterpiece. And masterpieces need time." The audience went silent, then erupted into applause. Dozens of students came up afterward to say they felt the same pressure. Some cried, some smiled with relief. Avery realized that sharing the truth had helped others breathe again. That night, Avery sat under the stars, sketchbook open, writing one line across the top of a blank page. "Peace is my new success." You do not become stronger by doing more. You become stronger by knowing when to pause, recharge, and continue with clarity. Balance is not weakness, it is wisdom. If this story touched your heart, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Motivoons, where every story inspires you to grow, dream, and believe in yourself.